How's it going, everybody? Jerome here, back, bringing you guys another video regarding the Season 2 hint, question mark, of Blazblue Cross Tag Battle. Now, as I said in my previous video, I did plan on making another speculation video for BB Tag on who I think may have a chance of making it in. Now, first thing is first is, I guess I should say this one first. I don't think I'll be focusing too heavily on the Blazblue side of things because I am not that affiliated with BB at all anymore. I just dropped off the radar hella hard, so I'm gonna leave that kind of character assumption slash guessing to you. But for Under Night and Persona 4 Arena, that's what I'll be covering within this video. And another thing to make something a little bit more interesting, I may just say two characters for each franchise, due to the fact that with Senran Kagura characters coming in with the Data Miners, thank you for them for giving us the information that Asuka and Yumi were going to make it in. So I may just say two characters for each franchise. Starting with Persona 4 Arena. Now, Persona 4 Arena is actually a very unique case in this matter because I said it before, logos. If you guys aren't aware, I did make another video in regards to, I believe it was BB Tag, where the logos matter. If you guys haven't noticed, you got Persona 4 Arena, which is the first iteration of the game. And then you had Under Night in Birth, EXE Latest, Eunice for short, which is the current latest version of Under Night. And then you got Central Fiction, which is the latest version of Blazblue. Persona 4 Arena is in a special case because it is still on the first title. I'm going to stand my ground still that I don't think Ultimax characters may have a chance to make it in. And it goes on par with the whole local standpoint. Why would Persona 4 Arena be there but not like Calamity Trigger for BB or Uniel for Under Night? You see what I'm getting here? And to make something more interesting is like Central Fiction also had, on the BB side, had like Mai, right? They had Mai join the fray, alongside with Jubei, I believe. And then on the Under Night side, who represents the newer characters, was Mika. But then you got Persona 4 Arena, that there's no like Adachi, no Marie, no Margaret, no Ken, no Yukari, no Junpei, no Sho. You see what I'm getting at? So that's why Persona 4 Arena, in my case, is in a very unique situation. But to keep matters short, I do believe that one character has a chance, and that's possibly Elizabeth. Now, it's a stretch, but coming from the Shadow Labber standpoint to even Teddy, Elizabeth seems more suitable for the BB Tag universe. And why do you think that, Jerome? Because she's not like a heavy setup character. She just goes in, presses buttons, and basically kills you with Thanatos. Your shoutouts to Makoto Yuki. So I feel that if anybody has a higher chance of getting in, it would probably be Elizabeth. And she was part of the base roster inside of Persona 4 Arena. And that is also another case. Nearly the entire roster for Persona 4 Arena is in, except for essentially like 3 characters, and that's Teddy, Shadow Labrys, alongside with Elizabeth. They got like the entire investigation crew, and then they got the season investigation, which is Akiko, Mitsuru, and Aigis. They also included Labrys, for God's sakes. So 3 characters are basically a miss inside of the vanilla roster of P4A. And I guess my second character that I'm kind of thinking has a chance of making it in would probably be... It's a tough one. It really is. But I feel like Shadow Labrys has a chance to make it in more than Teddy. And like, why do you think that? They already have a Labrys. Well, the thing about Teddy is that he controls the entire screen. He has moves that just fly around. He has like all these jank-ass setups, like he'll summon a toy, and if that hits you, you'd like wall bounce everywhere. And in terms of BB Tag, that doesn't exist. There isn't really a truly crazy setup-like character until like Carmine. Carmine with his puddles, that's one thing. But then you also got to look at Merkava. Merkava was basically, I don't want to say cut in half. He basically got one move gone. And that is when he rips off his arms and basically let those things crawl. And in short, I called him his children. So that is completely gone for BB Tag. And then you got Hyde, who doesn't even have his 2-2 anymore, where he like summons like a giant shadow spike, anything of that nature. Like anything setup related for the Under Night cast is like completely gone. So going on in terms of that, I believe that Shadow Labrys has a chance more than Teddy. But then here's another thing. Shadow Labrys is also very iffy due to the fact that we don't have any puppet characters as of yet. No puppet characters for BB, no puppet characters for Under Night, and obviously no puppet characters for Persona. So if Shadow Labrys makes it in, I think that would be great. I still think she has like one of the best theme songs I've heard, but she is a puppet style character, so it's very iffy. Now, in regards to those two characters, excluding Elizabeth, on like, okay, so you're saying that they're iffy. Why not Sho Minazuki? Why not Junpei Iori? Why not Yukari, Marie, Margaret, Adachi? Again, the logos. So, if one thing that I'm suspecting to happen, if they were to reintroduce those characters, I think a logo change may need to be mandatory. And it's not like a big deal that will happen, but it will just lead up to the possibility of bringing in more Persona 3 characters, like even like obviously Junpei, or you could bring in Ken, or you want more Persona 4 characters, bring in Margaret. People will actually really want Adachi, so you get where I'm going, and you want Sho Minazuki. So in short, for me personally, I think Labrys and Elizabeth have a much higher chance than Teddy. And if they really want to bring in another character that's not originally in Persona 4 Arena, I feel like a logo change may need to occur. So, yeah, it's a very... Persona 4 is in a very unique position. And now let's talk about the Under Night side of things. And I'm gonna say it right here, right now, so you guys don't have your hopes up. I believe with all my heart that Akatsuki and Eltonum / Sion are definitely not making it in. But Jerome, they're part of the roster of Under Night. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. But did you know that they're from different games? They are from different games, so if anything, they will probably have to talk to the owners of said characters to use their rights again. That's just how it works in this day and age. They can't just be like, I'm gonna pick you off from this game and I'm gonna throw you here. No, there's a lot of freaking talks for character rights. So with all my heart, I believe that Akatsuki and Eltonum are definitely not making it in. Just putting that out there. But in terms of characters that do have a chance, that's gonna be interesting. A lot of people actually really want Seth, and I'll speak about that more in depth later on. And a lot of people really actually want Hilda, and I'll be totally fine with that. So I guess we could talk about Seth, and it's gonna basically connect with everything else. The one thing about Seth that I feel like I need to talk about is probably his setup game. Now, his teleports isn't gonna be an issue because guess what? We got Yuzu and we have Izuyoi. They utilize their teleports, and if anything, Seth is very teleport heavy. But the one thing that's definitely gonna, I guess, butcher him would be his setup game with his orbs. It's like, why do you think that, Jerome? Again, as I said back in the Persona 4 Arena part, setup characters don't really exist. Merkava got his arm children move gone. Hyde has his 2-2 special gone. And if I remember correctly, I think Labrys' little trap is gone as well back in BB Tag. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear, after all the times I've used her, she has never done that. But you guys are seeing where I'm getting at. Setups aren't really a huge thing for BB Tag, and is that stopping them though for putting those characters in? Not really, because again, Merkava made it in, Carmine made it in. So I do think Seth has a high chance of making it in. They're just gonna probably butcher him to hell and back, to try to make him quote-unquote balanced, if anything. Like, what about Byakuya? That Byakuya is all about the setups. Like, that's all he does, is that he throws webs and basically puts you in a corner. That is the most craziest person to put inside of BB Tag, but again, very, very, very setup heavy. And I don't think that's just possible, in all honesty. Hilda, fan. I do think she has a chance. A lot of people genuinely love Hilda, obviously because of mere looks, but I actually like her because of the looks. But I do like her character, and as you guys know, I am actually trying to learn her back in Eunice as of now. The only thing that's crazy about Hilda that I think will definitely be gone is the spear thing that comes down, where basically you hold a button in Eunice, and the longer you hold the button, the bigger that spear drops on your character, or drops on your opponent. I feel like, if anything, that's going to be gone. Her teleport heavy variation is going to be gone because she teleports and then she like throws out like shadow spears at you. Hilda is a very interesting character, but then they did utilize new, and then they made her, you know, all about that triangle button. So, what's to say that they're not going to do something similar to Hilda? See what I'm getting here? So, Hilda has a chance of making it in my personal eyes. But don't you want Enkidu? Yes, I want Enkidu, but I feel like Enkidu does better in his own game rather than in BB Tag. Other than that, though, we got Nanase. I don't think a lot of people actually really want Nanase. If anything, a lot of people genuinely hate Nanase, which really, really sucks. There is one character that I said before long ago that I feel like has a really high possibility to making it in, and that's Wagner. Wagner is an extreme fan favorite, but for some reason she actually didn't make it in the first wave of DLC. It still shocks me to this day because in my eyes I feel like Wagner has a much bigger following than Mika, and I guess they can put Wagner in technically because in BB standpoint they freaking put in Jubei and Mai, so why not put in like Wagner and Mika? Oh, what's to stop them to putting Wagner and like Fonin or Wagner and Enkidu? It's a game that freaking utilizes range, so if anything, they will probably do Wagner and Fonin. Who knows? But again, in my personal eyes, I feel like Seth and Hilda has possibly the biggest chances of making it in. But I guess that really ends it for the video. Again, I don't know anything regarding BB. The only character that really comes to mind would probably be like Bang and like Kagura. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But with that voice teasing at the end, that may just be Naoto. So it's very tough to say regarding BB. Again, I am not that crazy about the characters as I used to be anymore. So my sincere apologies, really. But anyways, I think that really ends it for my little speculation. You guys could definitely try to speculate who definitely has a chance of making it in, and not from like a fanboy stance, but more like an actual possibility stance. I think that would be really interesting to see a genuine like thought process in the comments. I think that would be really cool. Anyways, I'll be back with more BB Tag news as soon as they drop. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed this video. My name is Jerome, and I will see you guys next time.